Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel once again. My name is Tsungie and I do crafts. So today I'm going to show you how to make the last part of this crop top. Please, I'm so sorry that the videos are coming so late. I was finishing a report, then my professor had so many corrections, so I was finishing that. Okay, so let's just get right into the video. Okay, so to make your second shell, you're going to start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Then you turn your work. Right, so we're going to be working in these loops here. So if you count, you're going to notice that we have 5 loops. So we're going to skip the first loop and we're going to work into the second loop. So into the second loop, we put our hook in there. Then we're going to grab some yarn like this so that we have 2 loops, and we're going to do a single crochet like this. After the single crochet, we chain 4. After chaining 4, we're going to skip the next loop and we're going to work into this loop, the 4th loop. And we insert our hook again, we'll do a single crochet. Then we chain 4. 3, 4. Right. So we're going to skip the last loop, so this is the last loop, but we're also going to skip the first loop in the second shell. So we're going to skip this loop and this loop, and we're going to work into the second loop of the second shell. So into that loop, we're going to do a single crochet like this, and we chain 4. Then we skip the next one, and into this one, this one we do a single crochet, chain 4, 4. Then we skip the last one and the first one, and we always work from the second loop in each shell. Okay, so we do a single crochet in the second loop, chain 4. So that is what I'm going to be doing the rest of the row. So let me quickly do that and I'll come back. Alright, so when you get to the very end, this is my last loop, and we've got this other loop, this one. So I've already chained 4, so I'm going to skip this one. Then into this one, I'm going to do a single crochet like this. Right. So after that, I chain 1. I turn. Right. After turning, we're going to repeat row 2. Remember row 2? So we're going to do a single crochet into the first loop like this. Single crochet like this. Then into the second loop, this one, we're going to do 9 double crochets. 9 double crochets. So that's yarn over. Insert your hook into that loop, grab some yarn. You should have 3 loops. Grab some yarn, pass to the first 2, grab some yarn, pass to the second 2. So that's our first double crochet. We're going to do 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Then into the next loop, we're going to do a single crochet. So we're going to be alternating a single crochet and the 9 double crochets. So we're simply repeating row 2. Then after that, we're going to do row 3 and row 4. So I'm going to ask you to rewind, to pause, rewind, and go back to the back to see how we did a row 3 and row. Okay, you guys, so I'm done with the second shell. So now I'm going to chain 1 just to turn. You guys, I'm finished with the second row and I've just chained 1. So now we're going to start to work on the side. So I'm going to just give you a breakdown of how many stitches we're going to do on the side. So from this part to this part, we're going to do 15 stitches. So where we have a double crochet, we're also going to do a double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines of double crochets. That's 12 plus the 3 stitches where we did the 3 lines of single crochet, so that's 15. Right, so now, and where we have the shells, where we did the double crochet here, we're going to do 2, and where we did the chain 4, we're going to do 4. Right, then right before we just here, we're going to do another what do you call it, another stitch. So that's 9. So what we have here, we also have here. So that's 9 plus 9, that's 18. Then we've got this hollow area here, we're going to do 3, right? So which will bring our total to 21. 21 plus 15, that will give you a total of 36. So what we're going to do this side, we're going to do the other side. So that's how we're going to do. So let me do it with you. So here we're going to chain, do 2 single crochets, 1, 2. Then here we're going to do 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. I'm so sorry for the noise. Then here where it's joining, we're just going to do 1 more. That's 9. That's the first 9. Then here where we've got this hollow area, we're going to do 3, 1, 2, and 3, like this. And here we start another one. We're going to do 1, 2. That's where we do the double crochet, 2. Here 4, 3, and 4, like this. Then here, just joining, we're just going to sneak in 1 stitch like that, right? So that's this part. Then when we get here, as I explained, where we have a double crochet, we're going to do 2. So here we're going to do 1 and 2. That's the first double crochet into the second one, which is this one, I believe. We're going to do 1, 2. Here I'm going to do 1, 2, 2, like this. Here also I'm going to do 1 and 2, like this. Then the last 2 rows of double crochets, 1 and 2. Then I'm going to go into the next one, which should be here. I'm going to do 1 and 2, right? Then we get to the part where we did the single crochets. I'm just going to put my hook into the center here, and I'll do just that's number 1. Then I'm putting the center again, that's number 2, like that. And the last one, I'm just going to put it here, and that's number 3, like this. 6 rows of single crochets. And remember, when you're starting a new row of single crochet, we always chain 1 to start a new row. Then after that, we're going to do 6 rows of single crochet. 6 rows. Alright, you guys, I've done my 6th row, and it should look something like this, right? So I'm going to do the last row. So I'm going to chain 1 to start it, then I turn. I'm going to do 2 single crochets in the first 2 stitches, like this. After that, I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and I'm going to skip the 3rd stitch, right? Then I start, then I do 2 single crochets again, 1, 2, like this. Then I skip, chain 2, 1, 2. Then I skip the 3rd one. Then I do 2 single crochets. So it's 2 single crochets, chain 2, skip 1, then 2 you repeat again. So that's what I'm going to do, and it's creating these holes here. So let me quickly do that until I get to the end of this line, and pull. Okay, so that's it. What we've done on this side, we're also going to do exactly that on this side, right? So after that, we're going to do this part now. All right, so after I've done the other side, I'm going to make an icord. So I'm going to measure roughly around 10 meters. Then I'm going to put my hook at the middle of that 10 meter. Yeah, then I'm going to twist like this, right? So I'm going to show you how to make a simple I-cord. So you've got 2 yarns. This one, the one that's below here, you're going to put it over your hook like this, so that you kind of have like 2 loops. Then you're going to grab your yarn and you're going to pass that yarn through both those 2 loops like this, right? You're going to, the one here at the bottom, you're going to wrap it on your hook like this, and then you're going to grab that one and you make a chain. So that's what you'll be doing. The one at the bottom, you put it over around your hook, grab this one and pass it through like this. So you're going to do this I-cord until it's approximately 2 meters. Let me do what you're going to do. I'm going to show you the one that I've already done. Okay, so with this one I've already done it. So now what I'm going to do to end, I'm going to take the 2 yarns and join them, and I'm just going to do a simple chain. Then I'll pull my yarn like this. That's how I end. Then I'm going to tuck this yarn inside my chain. Right, so now I'm gonna show you so let me show you how to do the last part. Okay, so the last part of this tutorial is I'm going to show you how to do the handle, and I've already done one handle for one side, so I'm going to show you how to do it. So you're going to take some yarn. I want to be working just in these 3 stitches, 1 2 3 here. So I'm going to start here, just going to attach my yarn and grab some yarn, pass it through and make a chain, and that is how I attach my yarn. I'm going to go into the same stitch and I'm going to do a single crochet, 1, then I'm going to go into the next stitch and I do a single crochet, and I'm also going to do another single crochet into the third stitch like that. Then I chain 1. Then I'm just going to be doing single crochets in these 3 stitches until my my thing, and I will be chaining 1 at the end. So it's just single crochets in those 3 stitches, and you chain 1 to start a new line like that. Sorry. Right, so I'm not going to do this all of it on camera. So you need to do roughly around 50 centimeters I mean of your strand. It should be enough. So let me quickly show you when I'm done with this one, and I'll tell you how you're going to use your I-cord. Okay, so I've done the other handle. I'm just going to weave in the what do you call it, my cable. I'm going to fast forward this part. Okay, loves, so at this point your top is actually finished. It's ready for wear. Feel free to use other colors, obviously. Yeah, so your top is finished. And another thing, for this bra, for the cup, you can put like a bra cup so that it has shape. And otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. Please do subscribe to my channel. Look forward to more videos. Thank you so much and have a happy new year.